Cravings with Adventures. I'm Ahmed. Today we're making SAAG Chicken. Now this is known by so many other names. It's also called PALAK Chicken, PALAK Murgh Saagwala. What's in a name? There's so many names. But its simple translation is delicious chicken in a spinach gravy. Now of course, I've added the word delicious, but it truly is delicious. Now this recipe was a request from one of my subscribers, Flavio, who lives in the US and is from Puerto Rico, sent me a wonderful email telling me about how much he loves my recipes and how he has been sharing this with his family and friends. And the one request he had for me at the end, he said, please can you teach me how to make SAAG chicken? So of course, Flavio, this is for you. Before we go any further, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I upload new videos every week, so make sure that you're subscribed so you're the first to see it. Also, hit the little bell icon. That will ensure that you are notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get started. The two main ingredients are chicken and saag, aka spinach. Spinach is also called palak, and you may have heard about Murgh palak, which is just another name for saag chicken, or palak gosh, which is basically spinach and meat. Blanch the spinach in some hot water, drain this and leave it aside to cool. In a saute pan, I'm going to heat up some regular oil together with some fragrant mustard oil. The mustard oil goes really well with spinach. Add 1 cup of finely diced onions and saute. I'm just going to allow this to caramelize. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of ginger paste followed by 1 tablespoon of garlic paste. I always use fresh ginger and garlic paste as this really has an amazing flavor. I'm just going to cook this for a little while as I want to get rid of that raw ginger and garlic taste. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon each of chili powder, turmeric powder, cumin powder, and coriander powder. I'm going to mix well and I'm going to allow the spices to warm up. I'm also going to add 2 cups of diced tomatoes and a little bit of salt, and I'm going to cover this and allow it to cook. This is going to take a few minutes and I want my tomatoes to get nice and mushy. I'm going to keep stirring at intervals to prevent burning. Now this gravy is looking really good. I'm just going to add in my chicken. I've got roughly about 3 pounds of chicken here and I'm going to fold it into my gravy. Now the spinach is cooled, so I'm just going to puree this and keep it aside. I'm going to keep cooking my chicken and I'm going to add salt to taste. I'm just going to cover this and cook it. I want this to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. I want that chicken to be really nice and tender. I'm going to finish off with 1 teaspoon of Garam Masala and a teaspoon of Kasuri methi. Now, Kasuri methi is dried fenugreek, and I'm just going to crush this between my fingers to release the aroma. I'm also using fresh Garam Masala. I always like to grind a batch. It really makes such a big difference. If you want the recipe for my very simple Garam Masala, I'm going to leave that link at the end of this video as well as in the description. It's now time to add the spinach. I pureed a bunch earlier and this is roughly about 1 cup. I'm just going to pour and scrape this in and I'm going to fold it into the chicken. Now the reason that I add the spinach right at the very end is because I want to preserve that beautiful green color. The more you cook it, the darker it gets and it doesn't look very appetizing. I'm just going to simmer this for a few more minutes just to give the spinach a chance to get to know the spices really well. And now it's ready to eat with rice or rotis. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I really hope you enjoyed this very simple recipe for saag chicken. It truly is a delicious recipe and it is something that you're going to make over and over again. Make sure to share this recipe with all your family and friends. Also, tell them about Cravings Food Adventures and make sure that they're subscribed too. Hit the little bell icon. That will ensure that you are notified every time I upload a new video. And follow me on all of my social channels. I upload a lot of behind the scenes footage there. So make sure that you're subscribed. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and even Snapchat. Until I see you next time, take care guys. Bye.